Welcome back to Big Brother 2012. It's Lydia. Do you know what? I'm actually quite excited about chatting to you.
Good, thank you.
OK, but first off, a lot of boos.
Yeah.
A lot of chanting at you during the break there. How does that make you feel?
I think, to be honest, I think I always expected it. I have to be honest. I thought coming on here, it was a massive risk for me. And I knew that just having someone who was in the public eye as a partner and the stuff I'd done before, I know that some people, sometimes they don't like that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to represent people my age that are successful or whatever, and just wanted to put that across.
Now, of course, at this series, it's a vote to save as opposed to a vote to evict.
Yeah.
Why do you think the public voted to save Dina as opposed to you?
Do you know what? I can't second guess it. I've not seen it. I don't want to speculate on why until I've seen it. Yeah, but I got saved once, and I'm chuffed with that. I could have been gone in the third,
and that would have been a hard eviction.
Yeah, it would have been awful. I could have been gone so early on. So for me, it's like I've lasted nearly a month. And, you know, Benedict went last week, and it was so hard for me. But, you know, I am happy to be out. I was having a really hard time in there this week. OK, well, you actually sat here because your fellow housemates nominated you for eviction on Monday. Yeah. How many nominations do you think you got? I think I got about 7, maybe even 8.
You could be right. Check it out.
Yeah.
First nomination is Lydia.
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 I'm beginning to just get bored of her now. She's, you know, she tries playing people against people, and she's not the type of person that I enjoy to be around.
I think she's playing up for the cameras maybe a little bit.
She tries to be everybody's best friend on Sundays and Mondays because she knows what's going on.
She made a big fuss about the custard and it going down her system, and she said to me that it made her sick, and it was custard, and I seen her eat custard last week. She puts me on a little bit ill at ease sometimes because she is quite serious and intense.
I couldn't have faked a reaction eating dog food. It's the worst experience of my life, and she's there eating custard going, no, no. Guys, you do not understand, it's really hard. It's eating custard.
You just keep saying to me, custard.
I like the custard.
Custard. OK, you thought 7 nominations.
Yeah.
That was 6. Scott, Aaron, Ashley, Lucas.
Doing all right then.
Yeah, OK, come on. Becky and Connor. You know, are you surprised by any of that?
No, as in that game, I'm sure you saw, I picked out Becky and Scott, and I knew the 3 boys, and Ashley I did know as well. But I'd just like to say about the custard, it didn't taste like normal custard like you have at home.
It was custard, Lydia.
But no, people were literally eating it, honestly, Brian, and they were like, that is disgusting. And I did finish it at the end of the day, regardless of how long it took me. I finished the custard. I finished it.
Have we seen the real Lydia inside the house?
Do you know what it is? I don't think you can be the real person in there. You try to be, but because because it's so intense, and because, you know, things are petty and you get, you know, it's not how you'd be on the outside world.
Did you have a master plan? Because sometimes it kind of looked like you did. Just have a look at this.
Some of the behaviour in here is disgusting, I'll tell you that much. Yes, I might have been underhand in the diary room and nominated someone, but for God's sake, at least it was behind their back.
This is so fake, this over here. They don't even like her. Like you said, they don't want to look bad.
Yeah.
If I remain friends with Dina, it's going to cause me so many problems in here. Because she's miserable and negative a lot, and I'll just become like that. If Thingy wasn't here, I'd have such a better time. She's just very aggressive in her tone. The way she speaks, her hands and stuff, it's just... it's too aggressive.
Let's go through the 2 scenarios. So if I stay, what's the plan?
We gotta get Sarah. We really do gotta get Sarah.
And Caroline?
If you can, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's not going to trust them now. But the sheep followed the shepherd. How am I supposed to, like, stay here with these people, like, knowing that that's what they did to me? Like, people I haven't even done anything to.
I mean, you don't know that for certain. It could have just been...
I didn't do anything to these people. They, like, because one person shouted, like, my name or something. That's why this has happened. I can't believe it. I never thought that would happen.
Now, obviously, looking at that, it does come across that you were plotting. Was that a case of, because you could talk about nominations, you had to plot?
Yes, 100%.
To survive?
Yes, 100%. I will always be perfectly honest, and because I got up in the first 3 days, I knew I was an easy target, and from then on, it changed my thought process in there. I didn't feel like I could relax. I felt like I was constantly on the defensive because I knew I was a vulnerable target. Connor had obviously been saved by the majority of the public, and then I was second.
Do you think by them hearing your name chanted to get Lydia out last week influenced nominations on Monday?
100%. In there, I've got so many friends in the house, and that is definitely 100% what caused them. That's why the reason was so stupid. Custard. They couldn't think of a reason.
Who
so
were?
They had to just...
You've mentioned the word friends in there.
Yeah.
Who would you, be honestly, would have genuine friendships with after this show?
Benedict, Luke A, Adam and Lauren, 100%. And Sarah, I think, is a lovely girl as well. But I have to say that when I was in there, I felt totally like the others were plotting, and I felt like I had to do the same. And I will always be very honest about that.
No.
I would have played it tactically, but we could talk about nominations.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but we could. And can I just say, this is really important, Connor has been up twice for talking about nominations, and I've never talked about them since. And it's a really good point. No, it's a really good point.
Now, let's talk about something that will put a smile on your face, and that is your very famous boyfriend, Andy Scott Lee.
Very gorgeous.
Very gorgeous, very gorgeous. He's your fiancé. Yeah. You said going into the house you wanted to keep that a secret. Yeah. Do you think you've managed to do that? Because you talked about him quite a lot in there.
Yeah, Connor sussed it out. But I couldn't stop, to be honest, I couldn't stop thinking about him the whole time I was in there. And the comedian also pointed it out. You have a famous fiancé or whatever. So he'd already laid it out there. But I didn't specifically, I think I told Luke A because I could trust him, but I didn't take in my pictures, you know.
You also said that by doing the experience, you'd hope to step out of Andy's shadow. Do you think you've done that?
Not shadow, no, not shadow. I want us to always be known as a couple and we're going to be together forever. So I don't want to, it's not about being in his shadow.
You've been an amazing housemate. I'm going to miss watching you. Here are your best bits. It's Lydia! Oh!
I wanted to come in here and make friends. I know that there'll be people that will like me and think I'm a good housemate, and there'll be people that don't.
3, 2, 1,
We could not organise a piss-up in a brewery. Do you know what, actually? People don't really like me that much. It takes more than that to rattle my cage. I just feel like it's not fun anymore.
I hope you enjoyed that, Dina and Lydia.
That had nothing to do with me.
So it wasn't you, then?
Nothing to do with it. Guess again, little boy.
I just said to you in there, I'm not bothered by what you said.
Okay, so why are you talking to me in this tone and shouting?
I'm not going to let them have the joy of seeing me walk out of here.
I thought you had to sit at the end of the table.
Why does it make a difference where I sit?
I wasn't having a go at you, I was asking you.
Fucking weird.
You're right,
You're just so harsh all the time.
Do I actually need this in my life? I'm scared to go to sleep because I don't have any friends. Oh, God. Are we going to get married this year, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
When people get to know me, they absolutely love me.
Lydia's actually a really good girl.
I'm really happy that she had such a good time. Don't hate, appreciate. I hope that it's come across that I appreciate being here. You want to get the absolute most out of the Big Brother experience.
I just kept staring at you there when you're watching that. OK, 2 very important questions.
Yes.
Try and be as quick as you can. Who do you want at next?
Connor.
And who do you want to win?
Luke A.
OK, now, come on, let's do this. Andy Scott Lee, come up here and give this girl a long-awaited kiss. There we go. And he has said to me, the wedding is still on. The wedding is still on. I have to say, I think she handled it quite well, considering there were a lot of boos. But she's got the love of her life. She's happy. So, it's official. Lydia is gone. And next week, we'll be booting another housemate house. But who will it be? Find out by coming back here next Friday at 9, and you can find out. You can also keep up to date with all the house action every night here on Channel 5. And Emma's here at 11 with Bit on the Side. Emma, what's going on?
Thanks, Brian. I'm on my way up to grab Lydia right now, so keep her warm for me because she'll be coming down here for a true Bit on the Side grilling at 11 o'clock. See you in a minute.
Oh, Emma was probably drunk there. But don't go anywhere as the hunter becomes the hunted in Channel 5's brand new series, The Bachelor. That's up next. I'll see you back here next Friday for Eviction number 5, live on Channel 5. Nice, have a good weekend.
Yeah, because she says her brother-in-law goes out with my friends. So that's the dude. Yeah.
And you still didn't know who it was?
Lydia's brother-in-law.
And what celebrity ex is that? Is sexy, everything about you. And who's his ex-girlfriend that he proposed to her on television?
on a reality TV show.
Yeah. Good luck charm, because he sat next to Lauren last week.
I told you, lot, I'm the good luck charm. You better get me sitting next to you.
He's a singer.
He's a singer.
Hold up, is he the hot one?
Back in the day, he was. They were. A1 were famous. But now, 10 years on.
When you see his face, he's got tats. You see him.
You know that song that we played that night?
And then he was like,
I thought that was a pretty cool song.
what? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
What did you say?
Because my friend goes out with the brother.
What did you say?
Now I...
Oh, yeah, that's why you did that.